It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's fight night. As WWE Saturday night's main event, it's back for its second edition. Under the Paul Levesque era, we had one in December. We got another one coming up this Saturday, literally 1 week before one of the biggest shows of the year, the Royal Rumble, where we will determine who goes on to the granddaddy of them all, the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania in Las Vegas this year. Easter weekend, by the way, moved back. We'll get there eventually, but let's start with Saturday night's main event. You know the Flex Zone's going to be there with you live, watching it with you, reacting to it live. Make sure you spare that subscribe button. Go ahead and like up on that like button. Go ahead and backdrop that bell and yeet like that man behind me. And comment down below thoughts on the show, thoughts on the matches. What are you looking forward to? And how do you feel heading into the Royal Rumble? Any comment is welcome down below. But let's get to it as we have a wonderful big time matchup to kick things off with the previews. And when you think about Saturday night's main event, the nostalgia, the classic feel, the youthful childhood days of when you watched it, your innocence of falling in love with the product for your first time and really enjoying the pro wrestling product at its peak. It was the attraction, the characters, the ability to suspend disbelief, the ability to see larger than life things come to fruition when you watch the program. And we get that here with our first match, as it is going to be a battle of the big fellas. As, oh my goodness, this is going to be a fun one, as it is going to be the one and only Jacob Fatu.
I love you solo.
Jacob Fatu taking on the one big SOB, Braun Strowman.
That's one big son of a bitch.
No bread, no water, just me.
Now, when you think about this type of match, as they would say, batten down the hatches, reinforce the ring. This is going to be the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. I'm glad they're showcasing Jacob Fatu more in a single role. He cut a wonderful promo last Friday. It seems like they're possibly teasing him and Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania. Potentially, Jacob Fatu may be leading his own iteration of a road, maybe Bloodline 3.0. How does that fill out? We know they have some injuries, but Jacob Fatu is a guy I think going into 2025, 2026 is going to be a guy who emerges as a main event player, especially on the blue brand on SmackDown, if that's where it's going to be his home, and it looks like it is. And he could be in that United States Championship picture. He could dibble and dabble in the World Championship picture. You could have him have a legit feud with Cody. You can have him go after Roman. We still want to see that Jacob Fatu Roman Reigns match. But they're starting things off here. Braun Strowman is a wonderful dance partner for Jacob Fatu. He's going to make Jacob Fatu look really good. He's going to put him over. He's going to sell really well. He's going to bump around for Jacob Fatu. He is going to make sure that Jacob Fatu looks good and that Jacob Fatu is able to showcase what we already know he can do, how great he is, the main event capability, how athletic, how nimble, how strong and powerful he is. And Braun Strowman will get his moves. He'll rev up the Strowman Express and he'll be on the choo-choo train and he'll be running around the ring, wee-hee, and having a good old time. And San Antonio, I'm sure, will be loving the match, chanting meat and all this. This is awesome and all the things that I played. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how they book this match. Now, I know they're going to make Braun Strowman look good. I am expecting Jacob Fatu to get the win here. There is no other outcome for this match. I think Jacob Fatu does indeed get the win. Now, does he beat him clean? Now, there has been a feud or a little interaction between Braun Strowman and Carmelo Hayes. Braun Strowman beat Carmelo Hayes. Then Carmelo Hayes lost to Braun Strowman. Oh, no, Braun Strowman beat Carmelo Hayes, then Braun Strowman lost to Carmelo Hayes via count out. Maybe they could have another match. Could Carmelo Hayes maybe get a big push and spotlight on the show and cause Braun Strowman, allowing Jacob Fatu to get the win? Do they have Jacob Fatu pin Braun Strowman? I think so. I think he pins him clean in the ring. I think he wins via pinfall or submission. I'm going to start keeping track this year, by the way, of my predictions for all of the premium live events. Saturday night's main event included, and of course, your big shows coming up like the Royal Rumble as well. So I am going with Jacob Fatu to get the win here. Whether it's clean, I'm not mad at it. If he beats him by submission with Braun Strowman passing out, not being able to get up, or if he pins him clean and he beats him, and that is pretty much what happens with the match here. But I do think Jacob Fatu gets the win here. I think we're heading towards, as we start to see the Royal Rumble, I think Jacob Fatu will be in the Royal Rumble, and I think we could get a situation where Jacob Fatu is indeed one of the big performers come the Royal Rumble. And I want to hear from you in the comment section. What do you think? What are we doing with Braun Strowman heading into WrestleMania? Are we going to put Braun Strowman in the U.S. title picture? He's on SmackDown, so who does he feud with? Who does he have to interact with? Like I said, he seems like he's had some sort of partnership with LA Knight. So we may eventually get LA Knight and Braun Strowman teaming up against Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Those are some options. But like I said, it's going to be no bread, no water, just meat in the ring. It's going to be great to see what happens, because I think this is the type of match you want on Saturday night's main event. This is the type of match that is an attraction that people want to see. And it's something that obviously you don't have to put on the Royal Rumble. It fits the bill of Saturday night's main event. It's going to be a fun match. It's going to be something people want to see. It's one of the things that I'm looking forward to on this Saturday night's main event card. And I think it will be a fun match. And I think, like I said, Jacob Fatu gets the win over Braun Strowman. But make sure you join us Saturday night, 8 p.m. It'll be on Peacock. It will be on NBC. 2-hour special Saturday night's main event. They do them every quarter. So after this, I believe the next one is in May. And then they got July as well. But we'll keep you posted each step of the way. 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got 4 matches as of now. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman is the first preview. Check them all out. They'll be linked below. Comment, let me know your prediction. Any emoji, anything helps in the comment section. Hit the like button and hit that bell. And make sure you subscribe if you're new to the content here on the Flex Zone. We want to hear from you. What do you think about Saturday night's main event? What do you think about Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman? I'm going with Jacob Fatu to defeat Braun Strowman, maybe with Carmelo Hayes interference, or Jacob Fatu clean, or with a submission pass out of some sort of thing to keep Braun Strowman looking strong. I don't know what Braun Strowman does heading into Mania, but I know Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa seem to be on a collision course. God's favorite host signing off. We'll see you with more here on the Flex Zone Podcast, your home for wrestling content right here. And we'll see you for Saturday night's main event.